paraphrase the late, great comic Bill Hicks, the self-aware world's reaction to Governor Sarah Palin is like the guy with the sore tooth. Can't stop touching it. Ow. Ow. Our number one story in the countdown. Since her return to Alaska on Friday, she's given interviews to the local NBC station, assembled state capitol reporters, a CNN correspondent, Greta Van Susteren, Matt Lauer, Wolf Blitzer, and Larry King. And each was an exclusive. The only way she could be on television more often was if CBS started a series called CSI Sarah Palin. Thus, new interviews can be used to digest the old interviews. In an exclusive interview, Matt Lauer asked her about an exclusive interview with Katie Couric.
But you didn't think the interview was unfair. I mean, the questions were fairly straightforward, weren't they?
Yeah, but, questions about, well, what do you read up there in Alaska? To me, that was a little bit annoying, because I'm like, what do you mean, what do I read in Alaska? I read the same things that you guys read in New York, and there in L.A., and in Washington State. What do you mean, what do I read up there? But anyway, just some annoyance that certainly I'm sure showed through, and perhaps that annoyance that showed through would have led some to be annoyed with me watching the interview.
But Couric never asked what she read up there in Alaska, simply what news sources she read. And Larry King, in an exclusive interview with Governor Palin, noted the advice from Ms. Couric that Governor Palin should work really hard before contemplating a run for president. Palin said, well, thank you, Katie Couric, for your advice. And Larry, there too, if there is anything that I can do in terms of assisting there and allowing the credence, the credibility that great vocation, that cornerstone of our democracy called the press, if I can help build up that credibility in the press and allow the electorate to know that they can believe everything that is reported through the airwaves and through print, I want to be able to help. As for running for president, yesterday we heard about open doors and plowing through. Today, it's life is unpredictable.
Well, life is very unpredictable, and that's the excitement of life, is you never know what is around the next corner, and I do not know what is around the next corner. I don't know what opportunities will be there, but I know that today and tomorrow I will be in the governor's office in Anchorage and in Juneau serving the people of Alaska.
Today and tomorrow, but by Friday, say Friday, who knows? By the way, I know what's around the corner today and tomorrow. Another interview. When Matt Lauer noted that she had been in the white-hot spotlight and seemed to be pretty ambitious.
When you talk about that white-hot spotlight, that's not real attractive to me. The attraction is, where can I best serve people whom I will forever be accountable to? Right now, I am accountable to the people of Alaska.
Meantime, over yonder in an exclusive interview with Greta Van Susteren, Senator Clinton was once again warmly embraced.
Have you ever talked to Senator Clinton?
Have not, but I'm going to call her tomorrow.
You are? What are you going to tell her?
Yep. I'm going to tell her, more power to you. Yeah, I've got a lot of respect for what she has accomplished. And she, I feel like she certainly, having gone before me, she helped shatter glass ceilings left and right. And, yep, that one is still there, above Hillary, above me, above every woman.
Of course, tactics from the recently lost campaign are still at issue, with Palin offering another version of how her line about palling around with terrorists came into being. In an exclusive interview with Wolf Blitzer,
now there's a collaborative effort there in deciding how do we start bringing up some of the associations that perhaps would be impacting on an administration, on the future of America.
Collaborative effort, you say? Well, that brings us full circle when she was asked if there were other allegations in the media she wished to address.
If the media would take one step further and investigate it a little bit, and not just gone on some blogger probably sitting there in their parents' basement wearing their pajamas blogging some kind of gossip.
Of course, it was a blog that helped bring Governor Palin to national attention, PalinForVPblogspot.com. We don't know if those people were also in their pajamas or naked. Oh, and Todd Palin, Alaska's first dude, he gave Ms. Van Susteren an exclusive ride on a snow machine. That's countdown for this, the 23rd day since the declaration of mission accomplished in Iraq. I'm Keith Olbermann, and I can report that I exclusively don't have an interview with Sarah Palin at this point or any other point in the next 2,000 years. Good night and good luck.